the curfews and everything started to ease up, I thought it'd be a really cool time for us to go and spend some time in JBay. Not only for me to be able to surf, but for Lyndall to be able to have that relaxed mindset while she's pregnant during such a crazy time. We ended up getting a few really, really good swells.
I try and get back to Durban as much as possible. I think the place you grow up and the style of waves that you grow up surfing definitely molds you into the type of surfer that you become. And that's what Durban's done for me. You know, those little beach breaks and running kind of sand bottom points. I think the surf city scene in Durban, the beach scene, is really different than most places. Obviously, you've got the massive city, which is right on the sand pretty much. And yeah, you just kind of get all walks of life, a lot of different experiences. And I think you can grow up pretty fast, you know.
So I was in Cape Town. I was just looking at the charts and basically just saw this east swell just lining up for Durban. The winds looked good, the tides looked good, the bank was good. And so I just decided to jump on a plane and bolt up there and go get amongst it.
The winds were a little funky in the morning. And I remember just kind of standing on this porch, checking it, trying to decide, was I going to go to New Pier? Was I going to go to North Beach? As the morning went on, the conditions just started to get cleaner and cleaner and cleaner. And yeah, it just was perfect, 4 to 6 feet.
If I left
When I initially took off on the wave, I thought, oh, this is going to be the wave of the day. And I asked a friend if he was going to go. And in the very last minute, it was his turn. And he said, no. So I spun and went. And pulled into the barrel. And the next thing, saw the doggy door, saw a little light. Tried to squeak out. And as I tried to squeak out, the whole lip just landed right on the side of me. And I just hit the deck. It was kind of like this loud crack. In my mind, immediately, I just was like, no, I'm fine. Just kind of paddle it off, you'll be fine. Try to stand up on the next 2-3 waves and just knew at that moment that something had happened. So I went to the beach, kind of hobbled up the sand, told my filmer, hey, look, I think this thing's done. I think I really realized it was serious when I woke up the next morning and could barely walk. When I woke up the next morning and realized I had to get surgery, everything kind of sunk in. After missing the Olympics, it just fueled the fire even more. I think at that moment I just started putting my head down and working really, really hard on recovery, every waking second.
Welcome to the Eternal City and the fourth round of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship, the Rome E-Prix. It's time for qualifying then. It's so crucial to get in the top 4 in the groups and then, therefore, get into the duels.
Staying on the line, that should be a penalty, man. Absolute stone cold penalty.
Sam Bird will not be advancing through to the duels and doesn't even get a lap in.
Got caught in a load of traffic today in quali. Very disappointing that it's happening in this World Championship, but look, it is what it is. We got a great race car. Let's go out there, let's show what we can do.
Both Jaguars are eliminated.
Just been kicked out, P5.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're going to be starting around P9, P10, but things look good. Looks like we made a good step since Mexico, so let's see what we've got in the race, and hopefully we can move forward.
The 5 lights will come on. When they go out, 45 minutes plus 1 lap of racing will be underway. The fourth round of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship, and we go green in Rome. Sam Bird has got damage.
Update on state of car, can you continue?
Copy, I'm okay.
So Evans is up into 4th place. And here comes Bird to the outside of Evans. Evans holds the place.
Clean attack.
Yes, man. Good job.
And Evans goes ahead of De Vries. And Evans is in attack mode. And Evans is going to try and get ahead of Van Dorn here. Evans might go for 2. No. He's up into 2nd place though. He started, Mitch Evans, ninth on the grid. And here he is fighting for the win. Brights covers the inside, but Evans is through. Mitch Evans takes the lead of the Rome E-Prix for Jaguar. Mitch Evans has only picked up 1 point so far this season. A torrid start to the year, but at the venue he took his first and Jaguar's first Formula E victory. The checker flag falls. Evans wins again in Rome. 5th for Sam Bird.
Hey guys, so we won. My second win here in Rome. Super happy the team gave me one of the best race cars. It's been a tough start, but the work in between the last 2 races has been fantastic. A huge thanks to everyone back at the factory. First win of the season. So yeah, great points, but just this feels really good.
The 5th round of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship here in Rome. It all comes down to this. You've got to be in the top 4 to advance to the duels. If you get into the top 4, you're guaranteed a spot somewhere in the top 8. Bird makes it through by 5,000ths of a second. So both Jaguars into the duels.
Yes, well done.
Right, Jaguar versus Jaguar. Sam Bird versus Mitch Evans. A Jaguar TCS Racing face-off. Bird across the line, checker flag falls, and he does a 38.4, and it is Evans who wins the Battle of the Jaguars.
And Mitch got it.
Jake Dennis for Avalanche Andretti up against Mitch Evans for Jaguar TCS Racing. It's Jake Dennis who goes through to the final. Evans will be 4th on the grid and Sam Bird in 5th.
Finally got a taste of the duels, which was cool. Up against Sam as well, which was nice. Managed to make it through to the semis, but unfortunately had my unpreferred tyre set on and I just couldn't progress through.
We are about to go racing in round 5 of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship, the Rome E-Prix. And we go green in Rome. Evans does go for it, the Jaguar through. And there is Evans, who is ahead of Lotterer now. Vern covered the inside and was fairly happy, but Evans just sent it around the outside. Bird is trying to defend from Wehrlein for 6th position, and he manages to hold the place for the time being.
Can attack this lap, we'll get Dennis.
And Dennis loses out to Sam Bird. Bird through, past Stoffel van Dorn, and that's 5th place now for the Jaguar racer. Evans will go to the inside, Vern tries to cover, there's nothing he can do. Mitch Evans now, up into 3rd place. He's got 7 minutes of attack mode remaining. Here comes Evans for 2nd place. The Kiwi to the inside, and Evans is up into 2nd position.
Good job, good job.
He's right behind Andre Lotterer now. Mitch Evans on a charge, and Mitch Evans is leading the Rome E-Prix again. 2 to go for Evans, the final left-hander at turn 19. He had 1 point coming into this weekend, but it's a double win for Mitch Evans in Rome. He is the emperor.
It's my first upper victory in Formula E, my 3rd race win here in Rome. It's been a special weekend. I've got a lot of people to thank, especially the team. I've got Sam to thank, he really helped me today. Work in between the last 2 races, as I touched on yesterday, has been really, really impressive. Just want to say a big thanks to everyone that supported us. Hopefully this is a nice turning point for us for the rest of the championship, and let's go and get it.
The Smithsonian's National Air and Space Museum awarded its Michael Collins trophies for lifetime and current achievements with a ceremony at the museum's Stephen F. Udvar-Hazy Center in Chantilly, Virginia. NASA's Mars Ingenuity helicopter team was recognized for current achievements in aerospace and technology.
I think this truly demonstrates the power of what NASA can do and does, and frankly what this nation does when we have a challenge.
Ingenuity rode to the surface of Mars attached to the belly of the Perseverance rover on February 18, 2021.
Altimeter data confirmed.
And several weeks later, on April 19th, the rotorcraft achieved the very first powered controlled flight on another planet.
First flight of a powered aircraft on another planet.
While Ingenuity arrived on Mars as a technology demonstration, NASA has extended flight operations through September. The historic rotorcraft has successfully completed 23 flights and counting, and will continue supporting the Perseverance rover's upcoming science campaign exploring the ancient river delta of Jezero Crater. Along the way, it will continue pushing its own capabilities to help inform the design of future Mars aerial vehicles.
Oh my word, I am so excited to be here!
The Smithsonian also honored Wally Funk with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Wally Funk and 12 other women pilots underwent spaceflight training in the 60s as part of an unofficial program, even outperforming the men, but were denied the chance to fly. Wally never abandoned her dream of going to space, and at 82 years old, that dream came true when she launched aboard the first crewed suborbital mission of Blue Origin's New Shepard capsule.
A pioneer like Wally Funk will be the first woman on the surface of the moon. Isn't it an exciting time?
Is it too good to be true? I want this so much, but don't know if I can trust you. My mind's racing fast, trying to find the red flags I'm used to. All these green lights, are they coming too soon? Caught between red and the green, and you, I'm stuck in the blue. Is it too good to be true? I want this so much, but don't know if I can trust you. My mind's racing fast, trying to find the red flags I'm used to. All these green lights, are they coming too soon? Caught between red and the green, and you, I'm stuck in the blue.
我的名字叫高敏，是24届和25届奥运会的女子跳板跳水的金牌获得者。从小是个跳水运动员，就在用我的身体在完成着行为艺术。那也可以说，我相信我能用艺术的手段来表达我的一种心情，那是因为奥林匹克的核心价值观是卓越、尊重、友谊。其实它是一个人生哲理，它很好的将人的身体、心理甚至精神很均衡的融合在一起了。我也相信这个奥林匹克的这个理念其实是也在影响着我们人类的发展。我还是决定用了书法，因为书法有着5000年的中国的历史文化的沉淀，然后奥林匹克的精神也有3000多年了。我相信这两个元素的结合，能够充分的体现奥林匹克的理念是可持续发展的。我是用的流体丙烯，因为我觉得流体丙烯做出来的线条很像冬奥会北京冬奥会赛场起伏的那种山峦，然后同时呢也很像冬奥会的赛道。 所以我选择流体丙烯来作为我的底色。希望中国5000年的文化能够和现代的文化结合，来表达奥运会的理念可持续的发展。
What I tend to look for when I go to places are things that are visually appealing. When you walk down the sand dunes here in St. Lucia, just thinking of the old shipwrecks or the explorers, the first thing they saw was these long beaches and impenetrable forest. They still look exactly the same. I can't imagine there are many places in the world where you can see tons of things in one day. I want to pinch my arm and say, this can't be true. I'm in the middle of this. I think the uniqueness is that it's diverse. You could peel off layer after layer and you'll find more and more things. It's all here for you to just be part of.
April 19th, 1995.
From my office at the door where I normally enter, and there's nothing there anymore. It's from me to these individuals that the building's gone.
In Oklahoma City, a truck bomb destroys the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building. The blast kills 168 people and wounds hundreds more. Timothy McVeigh is later convicted and executed for the bombing. 1775. The American Revolution begins as colonial militias in Massachusetts fight British troops at the battles of Lexington and Concord. 2005. Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger of Germany is elected Pope, taking the name of Benedict XVI. He becomes head of the Roman Catholic Church just weeks after the death of Pope John Paul II. 1993. A fiery end to the 51-day siege at the Branch Davidian compound near Waco, Texas. Flames consume the structure after federal agents begin smashing their way inside. Religious leader David Koresh and dozens of his followers die in the fire. 1956. Oscar-winning actress Grace Kelly marries Prince Renier of Monaco and becomes Princess Grace. And 2001. In New York, the Mel Brooks musical The Producers, starring Nathan Lane and Matthew Broderick, opens on Broadway. Today in history, April 19th. Ed Donahue, The Associated Press.
Welcome back in our studio, and in today's news,